it plays with it to the point that you're wondering about whether it's fact or whether it's fact or fantasy. And I wanted to do that. Yeah.
So, what inspired you? Are you a history buff or more of a what made you write about?
I'm not so much a history buff per se, but it's like any comic or anything I'm getting into or any story. I need to do the research. I need to be able to, I need to sell it to people.
What was the the need? Was it a need to be? Oh, I want to write something about World War II. I want to inform people. What was the intent? Is that the right question? So the intent is to inform the brutality of the Japanese during the war?
Partly about how does one deal with one's trauma.
Okay,
the way that people handle their trauma.
Especially for a kid, no?
Yeah, for a kid, and it's just that I just want to play with the whole... I wanted to have fun with the panel work. Because when you look at it with certain panels, it plays with it to the point that, you're wondering, about whether it's fact or whether it's fact or fantasy. I wanted to do that a lot.
So your artist, no?
Jim Jimenez.
Jim Jimenez. I hope you can guest him next time. And it's just amazing work. If you guys can see this, this is just amazing work. You're right. The paneling is a bit unorthodox.
Yeah,
I can say that, diba? Yeah. This one's a bit simple lang.
Yeah, but it's a play on the white spaces. We take advantage of the white spaces there.
This was a lot of parang negative space and it works. I love negative space. It's clean. It's easy to digest. Okay, so guys, if you are into history, especially Philippine history, when we were invaded by the Japanese, this says a lot. This book says a lot. And like JV said, grab your favorite alcoholic beverage because it's quite a read.
Yeah.
So can you give us a quick idea, a small idea lang, a small sampler of how will you expand this world?
Okay. So it's basically told from Julian's perspective,
right?
When he's an old man already.
Yeah.
Right? So you have the perspective, and he's telling a story when he was his experiences in World War II.
Right.
So there's a big gap between the time the adventure ends and as he gets to that age.
So after the war and his adult life, what happened to that?
Yeah, especially when I won't spoil for anything, but the last part, the very last part, is almost like that inception moment.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff between there. You can actually tell a story.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's the in-betweeners.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting. And when do you plan to write this?
Well, it's just more a case of, there's enough demand, I'd say. There's enough people who are interested in the story. I'm willing to try, come up with something.
When you published this, when you wrote this, was there a demand for this, Kaga? Did you do a sampler or something?
Yeah, I did an ashcan. I did an ashcan back in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course they were free, so it was easy to give that away.
That's right,
But at the same time, it's just that I felt it was a story that I wanted to tell. And my co-creator there, Andre Palma, he was really felt strongly about telling the story. So it was just important. I think in a lot of cases, a lot of stories are something I just want to share with people.
When we come back, when you're watching this, I hope you have a copy na, no? And when we come back next week, we're going to be talking about your other titles,
Sure.
Mythopolis and Third World Power. So while you guys are, reading this, you can, try to grab a sampler of how do they check it out? How do they look it up? Is there like a digital copy
We
version?
offer digital copies. You can avail of it from our IG. We have an IG account for Comic Book Lab. We also have a Facebook account.
And it's all there now, but you have to pay a premium just to read it whole, or hindi naman?
What we can do there is like I also have a Shopee link,
Right.
so they can always order from me, and I can give them first the preview. I can give them a preview of what the story is about. So that's one way to go.
That's what's happening now, no? The consumer market, people want to look at it first.
Yeah.
Before they buy it.
Yeah.
So, diba?
And in this case, when I only released the first issue, it was just a case of like, no, are the rest of the issues out already? And I said like, no, try this issue out. And they were like, no, I want to like, I'll wait until all the issues are out. The entire story is told.
Okay, here's another question. Why make it parts by parts? Why not just put out a graphic novel?
Because I guess I'm just
old school.
I'm old school that way, which is like I wanted people to like, and I thought it was like it made sense to like sell it relatively cheap. I thought, I thought it would be easier for be more digestible for people to read.
Right.
But it turns out the market was more interested in like, we want it done in one. We want a standalone.
Right.
If like I said, if demand is there, I will make a graphic. I will make it a collection.
No, I think this is nice. I think this is for me. This it has a premium feel since it's single issues.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm old school that way also. But anyways, guys, pick it up here in Coffee and Comics. You can waze it. There's ample free parking. And JV, thank you so much. And
sure,
when you come
problem.
back, I hope you come back because you have more titles to talk about. And guys, thank you for joining us. This
Thanks
is
so
Elsie
much.
De Leon. This is your host for Coffee and Comics. And I want to thank also, not my sponsor, Casio, because I love this watch. I'm a big fan. If you're a big fan of Alien, this is like the Alien Ripley watch, and it's available in any Casio shop. So Casio, I just promoted you. Give me more. All right. Thank you so much. This is Elsie De Leon. Bye-bye.
All right.